Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody.
And I am Amanada. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, look at our very festive background.
Yeah,
I'm just you, Amanda.
Well, I try to get some colors that will complement us. I'm just finishing painting my nails really quickly.
Because I French manicure for you, huh?
Yeah, I started when that intro just started. I was like, oh, maybe I'll paint my nails. So this was an emergency episode. We were supposed to be off this week, but you know, what baby wants, baby gets. And you babies wanted this episode. So
that's right.
Here we are. Right now.
And just to let you know, boots on the ground, Jean, who just said that she's watching from parking lot. I have her holiday nifty gifties over here.
I do as well.
To open. So we wanted to open them live on air.
Let's do it.
Got them on hand. I'm so excited.
Let's really quickly listen. We're starting right in Browntown today, guys. Right in Browntown. How's my sound? Do I need to move the mic closer?
I think you're amazing.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done this. Yeah. We're gonna start right off in Browntown. We'll get to all the hot topics and stuff on our regular Monday episode, but we're just here to talk about the shit fest that is the Brown family, the family. But really quickly, we did do an AMA yesterday. So check that out. It's on Patreon. It's on TRP Patreon. It's on the Amanda Loves to Hate Patreon. It's on the Love to Hate TV Patreon. So we got into some fun stuff there. One of my favorite questions that I reflected on last night was how someone asked, what question would you ask Cody and Robin if they had to answer,
like hooked up to a lie detector?
Not even lie detector, because I think sociopaths can beat a lie detector. Okay. But if you knew that their answer had to be correct, and we got some good stuff there. And I think my favorite one that you said was, "Did you ever actually care about Truly?"
Oh yeah, did you actually love Truly? In 7 months, Truly's not going to matter to the rest of the family.
We get that clip in this episode, and you know what else we get to watch about 300 times is this.
Oh,
Cody's my soulmate.
Ugh, gross.
But really quickly, let's just talk about what we have coming up for next week. Next week on Love to Hate TV Patreon, it is Sister Wives. We're finishing out Sister Wives season 9, episode 11. I wrote a boy, it girl, but I obviously meant to write a boy or girl. And it's where they go to Alaska. Matter. We get to meet Taylor Brash.
Oh, Taylor Brash.
Coming to Alaska. He's gonna make some fish, and Robin's gonna run to the bathroom and pretend to throw up because everything has to be about Robin. And then Aurora's like, "Mom, are you okay in there? Mom, she's throwing up. What do we do?" It's like, she's fine. Yeah, she's also not throwing up. She's standing there waiting to just come out. And on TRP, Total Request Pod, we're doing Hoarders, season 11, episode 1, Carol.
I love that you put in parentheses, Carol.
Now, I just need and also follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, smash that like. I'm actually surprised there's this many people here, because this isn't our regular time, and I told everyone a day ago, so thank you all for joining. But smash that like.
That's right.
I'm not sure how much we can monetize today, because I created something. I was, in fact, up until 5 a.m. creating, because I had the thought at about 11.
You're a creative.
I was creative, and I was up till 5, and then I had adrenaline for the next 2 hours. So I think I slept from about 7 to 10, and then I had to get up and take notes on all 4 of these episodes.
Oh.
4 of them.
Yeah, but that's okay. It was worth it.
Yeah, we're fine.
And I don't know what's going on with my hair today. It's just gonna.
No, I like it. It's good. Don't touch it. I hate my hair too.
Okay.
Right here. If you hear crunching in the background, it's because I've given both dogs. I'm taking care of this dog right here, Polar. He's very cute. But I've given them both pig ears so that they stay good. But I feel like it's really loud. You hear a lot of crunching. Okay.
They're cute.
Okay. What else? Do you want to open? Let me know if they're. Oh, wait, here. Up next week. Yes. And then also Pod in the City, me and Joan's podcast finally starts on Friday. We have a whole bunch of episodes that are going to drop at the same time. And so we're excited to show you guys that. It'll be on Patreon and on a main feed. So I'll post that in the group and stuff. So check that out. It's going to be fun. A lot of Sex and the City stuff, Girls, Broad City, and the Golden Girls. We'll be covering all of those things.
Ooh, Golden Girls. I love that.
That was one of our best episodes. We hit our groove when we did that.
I'm excited. Okay.
Let's get into Jean's Nifty Gifty. Okay, now that I just painted my nails. All right.
Okay. So she said I got one more than you. I'm guessing
she told me that.
International shipping. Okay, let's see.
Oh, mine came in like a box. I was like, what the hell is this?
So that's this.
Okay, so open that.
Okay.
And she sent us a card, which I already did look at. And it's and just so you guys know, Jean is our boots on the ground correspondent. She travels to Flagstaff often and does some boots on the ground investigation for us. And we actually sent her a gift card for Fat Olives for Christmas as our employee gift.
Okay.
Now here's the card.
U.S. Postal Service at its finest. Ooh, that's good. Okay.
Merry Christmas to everyone but Christine. It's Christine's fault. And I won't read
nifty gifties.
Yeah.
Jean, you are too much. Okay.
All right, so let's open this little one first.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to keep up. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my God. This is getting hung up. Truly.
This is going I have plans for this whole area behind me now that Christmas is over.
Oh, Jean, boots on the ground. And by the way, if anyone is asking when this is from, it says there is no store.com. Great.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna open this little one because I already know what it is, and I feel
same.
like everyone probably does too.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
This is exciting.
She did. This is even better than I thought. This is really good quality, I must say.
This is very good quality.
I'm impressed. It comes in a Ziploc bag, care of Just Jen, and Lizzie's.
I love the size of the bag.
That's a good ornament. That's dense. I'm impressed.
This is signed
Murray.
Oh my gosh, she touched it. I'm smelling it.
Or it's Jen that wrote it. That's real wood from Sarah Juan.
Real wood.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to.
This is actually very good quality.
No, I'm really impressed with that. That's beautiful.
There's a lacquer on there. It is. Oh, this is going. I need to find a place to really display.
Mary actually knows how to monetize products.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to open.
All going on. Okay.
I'm going to open this one. This is fascinating. I love watching people open gifts, but I know most people don't. But I'm opening this one. Feels like clothes.
This is very cute.
Oh my God, Jean. It's all stuff from Lizzie's Heritage Inn. We're going to be Heritage Inn out. Oh my God, Jean.
Lizzie represent. Whoa, this is like a nice little
way too much.
There's a set of 2. It'll go with my new kitchen, Amanda.
Oh my God. And I think this is a t-shirt.
Bed and breakfast. This is a nice, would you say this is like a silken dish towel?
This is a good quality. These are good. Mary has good products. I gotta say, go check her out.
Good store.
Now, this thing I thought was a t-shirt. It's way better than a t-shirt, though.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm not there yet. Guys, this is this is really Jean.
Oh, these are going right in my kitchen. I'm very impressed.
Immediately. What is this?
All right.
Wait.
Wait.
Is this a best of both worlds? It's an apron. I did that like Christine, by the way. It's an apron. This is a la Janelle. I mean, you really.
And this is really good quality too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm wearing it.
Wow. Thank you,
And
Jean.
Jean, thank you for making this long enough so I can wrap it all the way around and back and feel
Tie it
so
in front.
tiny.
You're
Because I'm
so tiny.
so tiny, I need to wrap all the way around and back.
With your white shirt, you actually do like your work. You look like you're working at a diner right now. You should have like a pen in your ear.
I am keeping this on. I'm wearing this the whole time, Jean. This is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're far too
and
generous.
we're flexing a couple minutes ago. Like we got Jean a gift certificate to Fat Olives.
Like, Jean, should we just pay your mortgage payment next month? Wow. Oh my
Thank
God.
you. Honestly,
like
I really must give it to Mary because like that's good products. Honestly.
Yeah. No, this is not LuLaRoe, guys. This is like high class stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
30 Flirty and Crying says, is it funnier that they're actually good quality? I don't know if it's. I'm happy for her. I feel like if it was Janelle, they'd be bad quality. What is it?
Okay, Amanda, this is part two, if you will.
Yeah, number 2.
There is a postcard with a photo of Vicky's Victorian Hideaway. And on the back,
tree.
It says, sent with love from Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Thank you for your purchase. We hope to welcome you soon at Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Now, I don't want to rub it in, but they are looking forward to welcoming me soon.
Well, they know that I'm probably not allowed in the U.S.
This is, and again, high
because of my
quality.
unpaid taxes.
This isn't cheap. This is stock. This is card stock here.
Mary, you're rocking it. You're killing it, Mary.
Okay, Jean. This is, wow. Oh, I think I know the feel of this one.
All right.
Guys.
Got a mug. Tumblr!
Wow, look at that shine.
How's the quality on that?
I need to do like the TikTok girls.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Lizzie's
it looks
and
like it's got some
a lid.
Wow.
It's got a lid and washing instructions on the inside.
You can put your root beer and what do we think she drinks? Mountain Dew and
I think it's like Orange
soda.
Crush and like Kahlua.
Yeah, 2 things that like shouldn't go together. Things that'll like curdle for sure.
She's like, ooh, jungle juice. Let's do a little Baileys and green apple.
99 bananas, creme de menthe. It's a cocktail.
Jean, you like really outdid this.
I need to decorate this office now.
Oh my gosh. Can you put Coke in here? Like
Cocaine?
Diet Coke?
Anything you want.
Cocaine.
Yeah. Have a little spoon for your cocaine.
This is amazing. Thank you, Jean. Everyone,
yes.
I mean, check out that Lizzie's store. Now I know why they sold out. And signed. Like this is
I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah,
this is going to take at least 2 little branches to hold up because it's heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're going to have to clump.
Generous amount of twine as well.
Yeah, except this isn't going on my tree. This is going like right back there.
I mean, it's staying up all year, hanging in front of me.
Obviously.
Thank you. Wow.
Okay. What else? Is there anything really quickly you want to address? Stuff happened in Hot Topics. I mean, Gypsy Rose got out of prison with her hot husband.
Oh, that looks like her mom and Gypsy somehow. He's like a...
Oh, she's gonna
low
leave
tone
his ass. Yeah, I mean, I mean that's nice though. Good for her.
Yeah, I look forward to many TikToks and things. I'm very excited.
Oh, definitely.
Did you watch very quickly again because we want to get into Browntown? Did you watch Natalia Grace?
I didn't because honestly, when you see what I've done,
okay,
what I've created as a content creator,
okay,
that's my job.
Okay.
And Natalia Grace I have on the list, but I'm going to be watching that later today. Okay. But I'm still blasting my way through Grey's Anatomy. It's good. They got the baby back.
I hate that you're a Heigl head. It's just
Yep. Scott Wolf just died. It's a lot of stuff going on. Meredith still has to pick her medium. She's running out of time.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Meredith from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh, no, but I need to watch that too. So all of this will be addressed next week. But Amanda's in full time. Yeah, actually,
Right.
I might have to move out of here in 2 years. My mom already has a binder. I told her less than 24 hours ago, hey, I'm thinking about maybe like buying a house in 2 years. She has got a binder. She's got a list of questions for the bank. She wants an appointment with the bank right now, Amanda. But anyway, so we'll figure that out. But I don't know where I was. Oh, but I don't know if I'll be eligible for like a mortgage because I'll be like, I'm a podcaster.
I was
I'll be
gonna
like,
say,
so
yeah, they're
what?
gonna need to verify income and get pre-approved and all that kind of good stuff.
Can't wait. And I've never done anything grown up like that before. But again, we'll worry about that in literally 22 months. Okay. Do you want to move right into Browntown? Because we got a lot of coverage here.
Yes,
all right.
let's do it.
Let's go over here. All right, guys, get ready for some brown. And this is a Happy New Year Browntown for everyone. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I was
the ripply farts at the end.
There are so many different options for fart noises on Canva. I really have such a blast, literally, going through them. I was trying to find the least triggering fireworks noise for anyone who might have been in like Nam or something. So I felt like that one sounded like the least
Too
like,
soon.
yeah, the least like it's gonna like send you into like a cold sweat.
This is very exciting.
Yeah,
everyone's loving it.
That wasn't what I was up until 5 o'clock in the morning making. That I know how to work Canva now, so that only took me like, I don't know, an hour.
Are you going to upload, since you are a content creator now, are you going to create content for Canva and do your own fart noises?
Oh, I mean, I could.
You could get a killing on there.
Oh, I mean, I could go all day. I could send out 75 completely different audio clips if they wanted.
I think you should do it. Okay.
Okay, so really quickly in Browntown, this is hot off the press. I sent this to you. I don't know if you clicked on it, but Madison put out a TikTok today.
I didn't have time to see. I saw you sent it, but I didn't have time.
Right. It's fine. It went on and on. She's very much a Janelle's daughter, where she just kind of presses play and then just goes, I was just walking around the house thinking, right. But she was saying how like her and Caleb's family traditions. And she's like, we really like to go and look at the lights in all the houses. It's my favorite thing. But then she goes into this thing about like, yeah, we do like let the kids. It's really fun to watch Santa Claus through our kids' eyes because we didn't grow up with Santa Claus. And I know that's like a controversial thing, like Santa Claus. And I'm like, is it? Or is that controversial? I mean, I guess for like super religious people, but it's interesting to me they never grew up with Santa Claus. And I don't think it has anything to do with religion, Jody. I think that the Browns didn't have a Santa Claus because Cody wanted the kids to know, I bought this. I bought all of it. I did.
He wants all the glory.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like you said, I would like to think that it's because to afford gifts for almost 20 kids or whatever, right? Like,
yeah, you'd have to have an extra Santa Claus gift.
Yeah, but I think you're right. Cody loves it. This is what Daddy got you.
Right.
Just on the lips now. Ew. Imagine the kissies on Christmas morning in the Brown family household. Ooh.
Now, Janelle did a little, she went live on New Year's Day, bright and early. And I have the whole clip. It goes on and on, unless you'd rather just do an impression of it and wrap it up.
No.
Oh, you want to actually watch it?
The essence. Yeah.
Okay. Now this goes on and on, guys. But I mean, just so you know, the beginning is like, hi guys. I mean, it's like, it's a solid few seconds.
God, love her. I love it.
Even I know how to edit, like move the thing in a little. All right, here we go. Here's Janelle's TikTok or Instagram live.
Happy New Year, everybody. I am home from North Carolina. Sven and I didn't have a very exciting New Year's because, well, we have this chest cold that seems to be going around and it's a booger. So we were very exciting last night. So I'm just puttering around the house and I was thinking, I'm excited for this new year, and I'm excited for everything that's coming. And I've been kind of watching everybody do their 2023 recaps, and they're awesome to watch. And I thought about doing one, but I don't know about you, but I'm one of these people that if I see a lot of people doing something or everybody likes something, I get sort of this weird, like, I don't want to do it. Like, it's like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not always interested if it's something everybody's always doing. So I don't know. Maybe I just never was a very, very good conformer, but, or even, it's not even really conforming, but I don't know. Like, it's just so popular. And, for some reason, it kind of it doesn't feel like something I want to do. But I've loved seeing everybody else's. So I've been thinking a lot about, I also see a lot of people talking about their word for the year. And I've been thinking about that. I thought, do I have a word? Of course, empowerment is one that's always tucked into close to my heart. Rescue your own damn self. It's not really a word, but that feels like a mantra for me, because I just feel like we don't need help. We can rescue ourselves. We can create our own paths. And isn't that so wonderful that we don't have to rely on somebody else? But I've been thinking about excitement. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff coming for me. Anyway, I'd love to hear, if you were to choose a word, what your word would be, or if you have something else cool that you're doing on New Year's, let me know. I'm just going to be here puttering away, taking care of this chest cold. And of course, I have to watch the Rose Parade. I think I'm more excited about the Rose Parade for some reason than the ball dropping, because I was always more of a morning person, and this is the tradition I remember more. So happy New Year's, everybody.
All right, lot to unpack there. She
Wow.
had no idea where she was going at the beginning of that. All of a sudden, we're talking. She's like, if you could have one word, or actually, just let me know if you're doing anything tonight. So, what was your actual goal when you pressed play there? Like when you pressed record, what was like the
Savannah
point?
and I didn't have a whole plan because, this chest cold's a real booger. But that was the Rose Parade. I'm not much of a conformer. Maybe I am a conformer. I just, I don't like to pick a word or phrase. Rescue your own damn self, baby.
Puttering around the house. She sent herself into early pneumonia just doing that TikTok video.
I mean, she's already got a case of nodes, I think. She's already pushing it. And this
she
just
needs
might
to
be
like have a thick scarf around herself and like holding like tea.
Ooh, yeah, or like a wassail.
A
Some
wassail.
cider.
Spiced.
You know, Janelle, the first time she purchased actual cinnamon sticks and put it in her little cider, it was a real, or her tea, it was a real, who knew?
Ooh, a little extra flavor.
Stirred in there.
Now, during her whole thing there, Polar went and stole Walter's pig ear. They growled at each other.
God.
I took it away and I came back up and she was still going. Still going. Still talking.
Didn't skip a beat.
No,
Nope.
no.
Trusty Janelle. Good old
Trusty
trusty Janelle.
And did any of us think that she had any crazy plans for New Year's? It's like, oh, we're not really doing that.
Yeah, not that I know of. Okay, so I'm going to turn my volume up. I'm seeing some people say my volume. It is now all the way up.
Okay, great.
So let's see if it works. Telling you guys.
All right, Janelle. I got a couple Instagram pictures here. Pictures, if you will.
Oh, okay.
What do we got? Yeah, the people did some stuff. What is this?
Okay.
Trying
to get more volume here. Whoa. Oh, I know who that is.
This is hello, hi, I'm the problem, Joelle. Stop trying to make Joelle happen. Go away, Joelle. Lunch date with my favorite human at the Real Mary Brown, at my favorite brunch spot at True Religion, Pancake House. Planning the shenanigans coming in 2020. Don't even get me started.
Oh my god.
Oh god. And then Mary retweeted this and wrote, "Shenanigans with you are the best." I bet Jen didn't like this post. Jen.
Oh god, no, Jen.
There's
No
tension there.
Jen was busy packing boxes, and here Joelle's just tearing up the town. So Joelle, for those of you who don't remember, was in the video
that Mary posted. They were just giggling and laughing, and she's just hooting and hollering in the background.
She's
trying
being
to steal
so
Jen's
silly. Yeah, I mean, no, you'll never be Jen.
spot. Mary also looks like an alien now. Between the hair and the eyes and the weird face auto tune.
But I mean, she's filling herself. She's in a better place.
Yeah.
All right.
Let her have this one.
Mary got a dog.
What?
They say love comes when you
Mosby?
least expect it. As anyone I know, ask anyone I know. I wasn't going to get a dog. I travel too much. Well, you live in Parowan. There are a lot of responsibility. I had all the reasons to not get, and then I cut it off. I don't really care. But the second comment on this post was from Logan's wife, saying like, "Yay, we need to have play dates soon." So that's nice.
Sure.
Now this next one, I forget I know what the picture is of, and I don't remember who posted it, but I have a feeling it was Janelle. Yeah, and it was. Uh-oh.
Bacon, egg, and cheese cups for brunch. Easy recipe from allrecipes.com. Who knew?
You know she's not getting a sponsorship for that either.
This is the first time she's heard of all recipes. It's the first time she's heard that you can get recipes online. Wait until Janelle figures out Pinterest when she hears about
Robin
Pinterest.
can teach her. Robin can tell her all of it.
Oh, she's going to be pinning everything.
Yeah. Also, these look
crafts.
completely
Yeah,
unappetizing.
what is that?
This looks like something Gary Shirley would make.
Oh, even Gary would wipe up those drips.
Yeah. I barely got one. Christina ate the whole pan.
Christina thinks are really yummy. Oh, okay. I already.
And truly, can you just not for the one family picture? Also, I love that Mitch was like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not putting on flannels for anyone."
Yeah, no, I'm going in jeans.
And I feel like he wears flannel all the time, so he's actively like not.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not wasting money to go buy pajamas I'm never going to wear.
I'm not matching you.
This is just, but like,
this is just a screenshot of Janelle just to show how up close this live was. But then she did end up posting it on TikTok, so I wanted everyone to see.
Does get that up close? Like I'm trying. Okay, so if my camera. Right here, or my phone. Tell me how close.
Yeah, right about there. But also she's
like normally close. That is.
Yeah, but she does it from a lower angle too, so it's like.
Yeah, the angle that you take a picture of yourself every time you put your phone like in your purse or your pocket, and then you see it later, and you're like, oh my god. Why didn't someone tell me I'm an animal? Yeah.
What's this? This is Janelle. It's just the family. The family. They're all getting together. I'd love to see what Cody and Robin were doing on Christmas. I'm sure it was just a world of smiles and laughter.
Oh God!
I mean, the energy
was just a terror.
What's this? Oh! Can you tell? Oh, this is Janelle. Can you tell Miss Evie got a nail kit for Christmas? See, Janelle landed the plane here. She teased this last week. Remember?
Whose foot is that?
I don't know, but the toes. That second toe looks like it's going to turn into like a hammer toe.
They're like a whole bunch of light bulbs.
Yeah, I don't know why the foot is
Speaking
in there.
of Natalia Grace, her fingies.
Yeah.
They're like a perfect menorah. Just look at it. Like the spacing on them. Okay, just anyone. But it like doesn't. It looks too soft to be an adult human foot, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's really bony. Now here, she posted 3 entire pictures of these nails.
That's Janelle's hands, right? No. Or is that a child?
No, because Janelle in that New Year's live, her nails still have that like pink with the stripes.
Yeah, with the lines. Because she was gonna get a pen. I don't know if I'll get a pen, a nail polish pen. Because Evie, she always looks at my fingers.
I guess this is Evie doing her own fingers or someone else's fingers. And then Janelle,
manicure, babe.
Janelle's all about the cooking right now. Many people asking about my pizza crust recipe. Ooh. When did you do a pizza crust recipe? Because I would have definitely posted that. I discovered this book years ago, and it changed our homemade pizza world. I love it. It's called Truly Madly Pizza. Thanks.
Okay, Janelle definitely just figured out that you can get recipes online because she was like, "Oh, let me take a picture of my cookbook," and then she's like, "Oh, who knew? All these recipes. You just Google it."
That's the most annoying thing about moving. I've moved the same like 11 cookbooks from like Calgary to Arizona to New York and now back to Calgary.
Yeah, I can't get my mom to
Hey.
get rid of her cookbooks.
Right. And then this last one, Janelle. Boys, tomahawk steaks are fun.
Fun. It's fun.
It's expensive though.
It's a lot of
Pretty
fun.
expensive.
It's just fun.
Yeah. And
also, Janelle goes and gets herself like a Boboli pizza crust. Who are we shitting? Come on.
yeah, well,
She
why
made
not?
a crust once, and now
Just
she's like,
changed our whole pizza game.
Change the game.
Who knew? Okay. And I just wanted to a couple things that I wanted to just before we go into this recap. Here's just the very first second that you see Robin in all 4 of these, and her eyes remain closed
Magical.
for 3 entire seconds. This is as Cody approaches her.
Woof.
She's doing like a soft meditation, and Cody just comes right up on her, and she's like,
Okay, wait. Put that up one more time. Let's take in the background here.
look at
Okay,
Cody's
so
face.
there's
Looks
lanterns akimbo. Over Cody's shoulder is a butterfly angel on a rock formation.
No,
in
it's
the
it's the
ocean.
ugliest fart of all the fart.
Yeah. Now over Robin's shoulder, like shoulder height directly to her right. What is that? Is that like a
Oh, it's a statue.
sculpture of like
Yeah,
a
it's a
giant
sculpture
deformed penis? What is that?
on like the island bar of the kitchen, which is where you would normally put a statue like that.
Ah. Wow. Well, she
Okay.
looks really happy.
And this was the first thing my mom pointed out because she watched all these live because her and Ron actually have cable. Also, again,
Oh.
Discovery Plus gets out.
Yeah, they're not putting
Bye,
anything
bye.
up anymore. I'm fed up with it
I'm over
now.
it.
When the
But
season's over, gone.
My mom's like, "Did you see Janelle's couch?" And I'm like, "Have I seen Janelle's couch? Look at this. Take a picture." Oh, you can't. God darn
Yeah,
it!
you know
can't
why
see
you
it.
can't see it? Because the back pillows are so flattened and destroyed.
Oh wait, I don't think that's why I took this picture. I took this picture to point out
The
this.
wine.
Well, the wine. Everyone already has been talking about the wines. I mean, great for her.
Yep.
Just that plant right in the background there. I think that she placed that there. Also, not where you'd put it on a table. You'd put it in the
Nope.
middle. But just this will be in the frame.
Yep.
Fun. Yeah,
And
little
then
edgy.
also, if you notice, or at least maybe it was just how I watched it, it flipped. It was
Yeah.
then on the other side.
In the second episode, she like did a mirror, like a
Yeah, I
mirror
don't
your
like
cam.
that.
It was jarring. But yeah, her couch had just like all along because she has dogs. That's why.
Yep, and they all lay on the bed. I mean,
That's
I
why
get
you
it,
can't
but
have
they
leather.
She is not buying new couches.
If we all
Hell
remember
no.
in 90 Day Fiance when Larissa goes shopping with what's her name? What's the mom's name? What's Colt's mom's name? Colty.
Oh, Debbie.
Davy. When they go
Mhm.
shopping for couches, Larissa, is her name Larissa? Is that right? Am I saying-
Larissa.
She
and
says, "I
Colty.
want this leather couch," and she says, "No, we can't have that because we have cats." And I remember being like, "Yeah, that's the most relatable thing I've ever seen on TV. You cannot have leather stuff." So anyway, that's what. But she's trucked these things along since.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sure
she
these
doesn't
were
give
in
a
the Lehigh.
fuck. I mean,
We're good-
again,
good enough.
the amount of Janelle's son's farts that are drilled into that thing.
Ew.
Oh.
And that love sack has made its way around from like
Yeah, it
Christine's
has.
house to Janelle. I think now it's at Garrison's house. And then another thing I hope everyone else noticed this because it's the first thing that I zeroed in on, but I don't remember seeing anyone talk about it.
Okay.
It's that especially in the second talkback,
I'm wondering if it's the same thing. I'm gonna say.
it's Cody. It's about Cody.
Okay. No.
Okay. What did you think I was going to say?
Janelle placing, and I know this is something you do because
The
you've
mug.
talked about this with Nick. Yes, the mug on the arm of the
Yeah.
couch.
He
Every
hates it
time
when
she
I do
talked,
that.
I was like, "It's a bubble cake." Oh,
No, but I would put it on like the cushion, like my own cushion that I was sitting on. So like I'd move around and he would just be like,
Wow.
"Ah." No, Cody had this weird, I think he got decked in the face because I zoomed in on this. I hope you can see it. Do you see that?
Oh.
This was like very prominent for the entire like second half.
Yeah, that looks like a contusion.
And you
Like,
can't
got
tell
hit
with the
in the
picture, but
skull.
it is black and blue kind of around the two.
Yep.
I think that this was an areola situation.
Oh,
She
I
got
was
a
just
little
gonna say
rough housing.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
She probably had her binky and he went to go give her a little kissy and they bonked.
Yeah.
And like the little hard part in the front got him in the face.
And Cody and Robin thought it was cute. Oh, she's just She's like that.
She's
spirited.
precocious.
Yeah, she's precocious.
She's so helpful.
And that's everything for the Brown family. The Brown family social media. Let's just wrap up Browntown. Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, okay. Now before we get into this, I thought maybe we could all just take a moment and reflect on season 18 and giving us one of the best seasons of television ever. I just wanted to like show everyone some of my favorite moments. So just take a moment here. This is what I think. This is supposed to be copyright free, the music, but we might get dinged for it and not make money off of this. So smash that like now while you can.
Okay.
All right, just take a moment, and I need you to really like look at all of these.
Is this
things
gonna be like some say love?
It's close. It's close.
Okay. I was gonna wipe a tear, but you got me that fart right at the end. That was my favorite thing of all year, and we're only the third day of the year. That was incredible. You really have outdone yourself. Salsa brava.
Now, what that took me, I did reach out last night really late saying, can you guys give me your favorite like moments or timestamps? And people gave me like a lot of them made it in there. But I ended up at 11 o'clock. I started doing this. I went through every single episode. And I just went 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. So I rewatched
Sink lasagna you had.
Oh, we had the poll. We had Nathan. We had
a picture of Nathan just
Janelle riding the
Janelle riding it. I love it. I mean, a tapestry of Janelle riding her four-wheeler.
The sink lasagna. There's a lot of there was a Mary and Jen going charge with that. That he has so much
and Okay, we're gonna have to play that again when we wrap up the show. Okay?
Yeah, and I'm going that'll play us out. But then also, I'll post that on social media so everyone can really take a second and just like go through. And it had to be 1 minute, and I had to make every clip 1 second, and I feel like it should have been like 1.3 seconds, but I couldn't fit it in. Also, do you know who that singer was? It was a Leslie Odom Jr.
Excuse me? Sorry, I feel like that would be something Cody would say. Excuse me. It's like his thing. It's so funny.
No, RuPaul says excuse me. Cody's not cool enough for that.
I
hope you guys all like that. I wasn't looking at comments, but I'll go back.
Wow. Oh, everyone's loving it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I really did work very hard on that. And then I was so excited afterward that I just like could not sleep.
The holding hands at the end was great. I came back.
All right, well, let's blast into this recap. Now, look, we're not doing a watch along because
we'd be here for days.
Yeah, not happening. But I guess we're gonna start. We'll just go in order. We'll start at what was first, the talk back, right? Part one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we started a black screen. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
you
dun.
really went like scene by scene. Okay.
Well, I mean, we can skip stuff though. The Browns are sitting down to rewatch the season premiere of Sister Wives for the first time. The family will also respond to some of the toughest viewer questions and comments. Now, I was assuming that they were going to get a lot of like softball questions, like Cody, who's your hairdresser, or like Robin, what's your favorite place to eat in Flagstaff? But no, the producers are like, no, you know what, Browns, we're going. What are you doing?
Yep.
Are you? Am I? Are you busy?
I'm just typing an extra little note. Sorry about that.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but they really did give them some like bitchy questions, and Robin and Cody did not react
Yeah,
well
Robin
to
is
any of them.
miserable. She did not want to do this. This was not part of the
Oh,
agreed
no.
upon contract. I have a feeling where she
Oh
was
yeah,
just
this
like,
came in
nope,
late. This
season
came in
is
late.
over. Yeah.
But you
she's
know,
making
Cody's like,
notes.
it'll be fine, babe. I can turn this around. Remember that sweet interview I did with like Mormon Inc.
Yeah,
And how well I did.
I'll
I'll
lead. You just sit there and look pretty. And
Oh.
she did look so pretty in her heart
Yeah.
shirt.
Here's
Hearts in her
let's do an
cardigan.
impression of Robin watching on the couch. Just so at one point, Christine, I think, is talking about it. Oh, it's Christine and Janelle talking about how good their friendship is. And Cody is so pissed on the couch. And thank you, TLC producers, for not only just letting us watch that, but zooming in on Cody going, and like checking his own watch. Oh, do you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, he doesn't even have a watch on.
Did the
He's like,
casino just open? He's such a loser. Such a loser.
Yeah.
But okay.
Christine, we see, has discovered wine. She's
Oh,
pouring herself a nice, it's got to be a Riesling or like an ice wine. And she's also discovered the dollar store, Amanda, because her wine glass was so annoyingly cheap to me. Like Christine.
nothing like that tumbler.
Oh, she needed a Lizzie. Well, she's not
Christine.
going to get a Lizzie's Heritage Inn, but
Oh yeah, she would.
yeah, she looked the cheapest little wine glass. Like, get yourself to Crate and Barrel or something. Register, for Christ's sake.
Mary's dragging out her trash bins. First of all, if I was looking at a house and I found out that I would have to drag my trash bins that far every few days, I'm not buying that house.
What? Oh,
I'm not dragging she had to drag them all the way like out to the street, and then she has to drag them all the way back in.
Well, how do you get yours out?
They like have they have like a spot on the street, and then we just like move them from here to here.
Oh.
And usually my neighbor does that, and then I'll bring them all.
Oh,
in.
here I was just.
I
gonna
bring
say,
them
does Auntie
in.
Debbie come? Like,
I
okay,
bring the
got it.
empty light ones in.
Got it. Okay.
So, and Christine also has happy face slippers that she can't get over. She's like, dude, I'm walking. You hear the slippers? It's like, yeah, we all know what slippers are.
Yeah, and they're not that cute or that funny.
Yeah, they're.
I really want to love Christine, and I do, but she's such a dork sometimes.
She calmed down by like the last episode where she was just getting bitchy and not trying to pretend to like laugh. Like I like just watching her be like, okay, then go, Robin, get in your car and leave. Like,
I'm glad she didn't discover drama in high school, because she would have been that girl. No offense.
God, can you imagine Christine like in a show, like in a community theater show? That could be her next part of life too, because she's still at like a good age where she could do a lot of like, she could be like one of the parents in Bye Bye Birdie. She could sing, kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today.
That would actually be really good for her.
Yeah, she
Like her and Truly, they go and they join some sort of like community.
Truly would be backstage crew. She would.
Oh, she's got crew. She's got crew written all over.
She would be Anna in
black jeans, walkie-talkie.
Yeah, the masking tape around your wrist.
Keys on the big ring.
Oh yeah. She's got stage manager vibes akimbo. Or PA, like backstage, like production assistant. I feel like she's in charge of backstage.
Manning that door. I don't care if you're in the cast. You're not getting behind here until after 4:30 p.m.
No. No. The stage manager's up there running like the lights and the cues, but Truly's the one making the magic work backstage.
Oh, Truly's keeping busy.
Oh yeah.
She's all over
You're not
backstage.
When we're at actors, when we're at places, that means you're at places.
And do not touch the scenery. Unless you're crew, you're not touching the scenery.
Oh, God.
We don't need your help.
This is bringing me back. Yeah. I remember I was standing on stage for Fiddler on the Roof, and I was like about to go on for Far From the Home I Love, and I was just kind of like standing there.
Fart from the home you love. Is that
Fart from the home I love, yeah. And this production guy, who I will admit, like, I never talk to the backstage crew because I'm shy. It's not because I'm a bitch. I don't talk to anyone. I'm uncomfortable especially men, straight men are back there. I don't approach them. And he just comes up to me right as I'm about to enter, and he's like, you know, I've just noticed that you just never smile. Like, you just really should smile more. And I was like, how can I hope to make you understand? The whole time I was singing, I was like, why did he just do that? That was fucked up. Jesus.
Okay, sorry. I'm laughing at this comment. Maggie Ball says, I look like a romantic lead bakery owner from home. But who's going to save Christmas?
Yeah, it looks like we're both wearing aprons because I have these overalls on that are.
Oh, we're like co-owners of a bakery.
Yeah. You're front of house, I'm back of house.
But we're about to close it because I'm like a struggling single mom and I just can't make it to the bakery on time. Okay. I could really lean into this.
Let's get into the first scene here. Cody walks into, Robin's eyes are closed. Janelle's making, everyone's drinking. Like, Mary's definitely drinking. She's got her tumbler with a straw. Trusty. Yep. Cody and Robin are drinking nothing. They're dry as a bone. Yeah. And Janelle's just steaming some tea in the background. It's like, hi, we're starting this. You can just see steam. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, save your own. What is it? Rescue your own damn self.
Rescue your own damn self.
Yeah,
that's not a word though. It's
but it's also not her. That's not her saying.
No, she saw it written on Comic Sans on a mug, and she
make
really
it your own.
I mean, what
you can monetize that, Janelle. Like, do something to actually monetize this.
She just figured out that you could get recipes online and without a cookbook.
Mary cut down 3 trees and she thought of this. This is the best ornament I've ever held in my hand.
It really is. I mean, the quality is unparalleled.
I feel like I should put on my Louis. I don't feel right not wearing the
and varnished. I mean, they varnished this to keep it like good quality, you know. Okay, so Robin, we have confirmed that she taught Cody how to do the curly girl method, the scrunch.
We know that though because he says that in at Aspen's wedding. Truly, Christine's worried because Truly like doesn't want to get her hair done, and Cody comes in and he's like, Truly, Robin taught me how to do curly girl, so you can look just like me. And Truly's like, fine.
Yeah, and he likes a Moroccan oil as well. I would say Robin's scrunches are not even as good as Cody's. So those who
it doesn't even matter because Robin won't stop touching her face, hair, eyes, and blouse the entire time.
Always
stop touching yourself.
And she starts doing another thing. So she does a lot of picking at her nails, a lot of nails picking. And if you notice, she starts twisting around her David Yurman horsey ring. She does a lot of fidgeting. And then on her wedding ring, her engagement ring, she does a lot of like polishing. She turns it over and she polishes it on her jeans. If anyone else noticed this, let us know in the comments because it's very obvious that she's like wanting it to look shinier or brighter. It's weird.
Well, if Robin clearly wants America, like she wants to turn it over now, because now we know here they're very aware of how much everyone hates them. Robin, if you want to like give the air that you don't want to compete with the other wives, don't wear the ring. Don't draw attention to your jewelry.
Right. It's very easy. Had you not worn that, no one would have noticed.
Yes. But she's so fidgety. She's so uncomfortable, and I love it. Yeah. Also, Mary is wearing jeans, like distressed jeans, like and they're tight. Mary, go one size up.
Does she wear any other size than toys?
And then the legs are crossed, which stretch. I'm like, I would have like welts on my.
Yeah, remember when she said she lost 30
like
pounds, and then we saw her walking like a Barbie, legs straight, after the legal divorce because she couldn't move.
Cody answers one first iPad question. And I don't know if you noted, like, but Cody opens and closes the iPad the same way that he would like open a house or open like the door to one of the houses in the cul-de-sac. You know how he'd always come
barging in
and then slamming the door? That's how he handles the iPad, because he'll watch a clip and he'll go, okay, that was really upsetting to watch. And it's like, very careful, that was $800, that iPad. Yeah. Gosh. The first question. Yeah, thanks, Christine. Question for Cody. Will we ever see a different hairstyle from Ashley? And now here I got nervous because I was like, are they all going to be like this? Like, I don't want, but this was just like a little like easy question to like ease Cody and Robin in so that they feel comfortable before they really like kill him. And Robin taught him how to scrunch the curls. Question for Janelle. Janelle, if you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Go ahead and answer this if you want.
Oh, sorry. I was looking, what would Janelle want to be? Sorry.
What would she tell her younger self? I don't know if you took notes on that. What would I tell my
rescue her own damn self?
Oh, I was like, make smarter financial decisions, and just speak up more. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Janelle makes smarter financial decisions now, though.
Well, she doesn't spend money.
Yeah,
you saw the couch
trailer, the RV.
Yeah, that was not a great financial. That's not a great financial decision. Yeah. S. Elephant says moose knuckle. I assume we're talking about Mary. In her tight jeans. Can we keep it down outside? I'm doing a podcast. Okay, next. Cody, not sure if you watch. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about that. She sounds like she has a chest cold here, too. I think she just kind of always has a little bit of COVID.
Yeah. Just a little nose, probably from just like yelling at the kids all the time.
Somebody's dragging their trash cans out right now. It's got Mary out here checking to see if I like my ornament. She says she would like to set boundaries and taking more education and job opportunities. How could you have taken more job opportunities, Janelle? You were the sole breadwinner for the entire time. Then we have a clip of Janelle's RV, and Christine goes, "Did you see how small that RV is?" And it's like, yeah, Christine.
I thought that was a little bitchy.
Us now? It was a little bitchy.
Yeah.
I was like, we watched this. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know the whole layout of that RV. Yeah. Are you you need to catch up to the rest of us that watch
the doggies sleep?
More like a foot bath. Fucking Brianna. And then we watched the fireside chat conversation. What is that? Fireside chat. Oh, this is where Janelle gets up and Cody's like, this would be a bad idea for you to leave right now. And he's wearing those gloves where he's wearing those really tight pants. And Cody says, Janelle says my boys aren't welcome in my house. My house. And Robin whispers, that's not true. That's not true. And he goes, that's what she's been telling them. That's what her narrative of my life is. And that's how she's betrayed me to my boys. It's like, you're still sticking to that, eh?
Yeah, we've seen the whole season. That's why you're doing this right now. We know you didn't want to see your kids. You only wanted to have them over at your house, but you really didn't because you hate them. You were punishing them.
And then Christine says, like, obviously he wants a conversation, but that translates to he wants the boys to come and agree with him.
Yep.
And then Christine goes, well, sorry, but we raise strong kids with voices. It's like, yeah, that is true.
Yeah. And then Cody says that he has a relationship with his kids at Robin's house, the ones that live with Robin's, because he lives with them. And it's his other wife's fault that he doesn't have a relationship with them because he doesn't live with them because like he and their moms don't have a relationship. So basically he's saying, I don't have a relationship with Garrison and any of Christine's kids and any of Janelle's kids and Leon because I don't live with their moms. But like, yeah, because you're divorced. And you can still have, and they're adults. Bye-bye.
That's the thing. They would be gone anyway.
Right.
Do you think your kids were, I mean, arguably, Robin's kids are all going to stay with you and mouth kiss you till their dying day. But normal people will move out, and then you have to maintain your own relationship with them.
Exactly.
But then he also says, it would be very, if any of Robin's kids moved out, it would drastically change our relationship. Well, that's a little effed up then.
Yeah. And then he said kids get the biggest representation of their dad from their mom. Why, in God's name, in these 4 episodes, was the question of, Robin, do you, now seeing how divorce was in your family, would you have done anything different with your divorce?
Guarantee you that's an off-limits question. Like, you do not mention the husband. Because, I mean, remember how Cody got... Did they know that?
Yeah. But, like, exactly. The kids get the biggest representation of their dads from their moms. Even Robin's kids got a representation of their dad from their mom. Like, this is all karma just coming back to you, you idiots.
No, God forbid. They almost get there, and then they just don't put it together. Like, oh, we're actually we're talking about ourselves.
Yeah,
this actually applies to
Janelle
it.
Points out like a very simple hypocrisy that Cody tells Janelle, don't get involved, like don't get in between me and my kids, don't tell my kids anything about me. But he also says, well, you should tell them to call me. So she's supposed to talk to them, to tell them what to do, only if it's stuff that Cody wants them to do. But anything else, she should never speak to her children about their father, which is crazy because that's what adults do with their children. They're allowed to talk about other things.
There's a question here now next where we start getting a little like bitchy, and I'm liking it. And somebody he seems to be shocked and floored by this, and I'm like, dude, it's a sweet flex. Okay, don't worry about that. Next question. Janelle goes, oh, I saw this one on Twitter earlier, and it was it's like a photo of Flagstaff. I don't really think this was that funny, but whatever.
I don't either.
Yeah, but it's like, here's a photo of Flagstaff in the year 2073. That's Coyote Pass in the foreground. Hashtag some things will never change. Janelle finds it hilarious, and she goes, yeah, that'd be pretty expensive real estate. So like everyone sees that this is somebody trolling.
It's a joke.
Cody. Yeah, it's a joke. Cody is taking this as serious as a heart attack. She's like, that's a really good point. Yeah, it's going to be very valuable land. It's very valuable. It's already increased in value. Now, Robin has a moment here where I feel like she kind of veers toward being kind of funny and lighthearted, because she goes like, oh, but you know what I like about this picture is that my dad's picnic table is still there, which I was like, daddy. She's being lighthearted. But then I'm like, but you're talking about your father who took pictures of your vagina.
Yeah.
And got splashed by your, amniotic fluid or whatever. I don't know.
Placenta juice.
Gross. And she goes, he's timeless. Well, he's captured forever in my Halloween costume.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Robin has, gross. Clip of Christine setting up Janelle's house for her. This whole, anytime that Janelle and Christine are like on screen together, Robin, her hair.
Yeah.
Oh my
doesn't know what
gosh.
to do with herself.
She can't handle it. And Cody goes, Janelle doesn't want to have a Christmas with Mary and with Robin and with me. She just wants one with Christine. It's like, well, yeah, you, Mary, and Robin are the least fun people.
Yeah.
In the family, if you don't count like Aurora and
you're openly hateful.
Yes. Yeah.
And just
she chose the fun, happy person in the family.
Yeah, you've chosen to disown everyone, and also all the kids want to be together.
Right.
Those two were the moms that raised the kids together. So it is like having holidays with your parents.
And while he's saying that, Robin goes, well, because Robin keeps trying to kind of like lead Cody into what she thinks he should say, but they're both so stupid that they like can't like get on the same page. She goes, well, is that what Janelle said? And Cody goes, no, but that was my interpretation of it. Again, you almost get it. Like you almost are honing in on what the problem is here, is that no one actually said any of these things.
Right.
You're just a psychopath.
Yep.
But not quite there. All right, what's next?
So we get to them talk about Vegas at one point, and it's clear to everyone except, Robin and Cody, that Cody was clearly at Robin's all the time.
Oh,
everyone agrees, even Mary.
Vegas is when it happened. Vegas.
Yep. That's a lie.
No,
That's a lie.
That's a lie. And Cody also, I just want to say this now because otherwise, otherwise we're just going to be saying it over and over. Cody says the word pitcher 7,000 times throughout these
big
4.
picture.
It's triggering to me.
Yep.
It's about my big picture, Robin. Why do you?
Robin wanted her kids to be safe in the family.
Well, they weren't safe, and Christine's like, they're fine.
Yeah,
Your kids are
bullshit.
fine. Yeah,
I love that she called that though, because that's a pretty loaded accusation that
It's
it wasn't
accusatory.
safe for them.
Yeah,
Like we saw everything. We saw all of them excited that Robin was going to come into the family. We saw them breaking down in tears when they were moving to Las Vegas. But the dance, Dad. What about the dance?
the first thing, the dance. I have to be there for the dance. What will happen to the dance if I'm not there to help? Yeah, access to the children. What do you have next? I mean, a lot of
I have Friday Night Lights in Vegas. So the family used to do this thing every Friday. It'd be like a family Friday thing. And Christine and I believe Mary were the ones who were like, yeah, that was a family tradition. We'd always do something on Friday nights. But then that stopped in Vegas. Cody and Robin say it's because the older kids, they were just like busy all the time. They had things to do. So that's why. And Robin's like, yeah, I was so mad. Cody. I was like so upset that we didn't.
It's
do
upsetting.
that.
We
I was
stopped
so
doing that.
mad."
Oh my God. Shut
They don't know me if they think. And he's like, no one knows the real you, Robin. And I'm like, well, that's the truth. That's the one truthful thing you said. No one knows the real her. Because
But I would argue we do know Cody thinks that, like, because he gets mad at some listener at some point, like, you're a victim of 20 hours of
that was weird.
No, honey, do you realize this is season 18, sweetie?
Yeah,
with
hundreds of hours in.
We caught a few things in there. This was not just editing. You did the whole knife in the kidney speech unedited.
Yeah.
The dance. Cody wants to be an engaged. Oh, now Robin tries to do this thing where she's like, "But do you want to be an engaged father, Cody? You do, right?
Yeah.
You do."
Like, okay,
say
good.
you do.
Good. That's what I read.
So that's
you don't
what
know
I
what point
thought.
you're trying to make, you loser.
Because she goes, "Okay, great," and then she turns to the camera like she really did something there. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like she's trying to do this, like, I'm sticking up for Sister Wives. I'm sticking up for Janelle and Christine. But she's going about it in this weird, bizarre way where she's making a stand in places that don't need to be. It's bizarre. And then we get into Christine pondering why Robin's kids think that she doesn't want to see them. And clearly it's because Robin told them that Christine doesn't want to see them, doesn't want to have anything to do with them. And again, we saw her say, yeah, like right now, I'm not ready to have like a big relationship with you and Cody. But for sure, the family reunion, she wants to see the kids. And Robin just goes on this like, oh, I don't know why. I don't know. I never said that. No.
They get into this weird thing about, well, we get into turkey talk. I wrote turkey talk. Genuinely, I don't know. what
because Mary said that Cody used to like turkey, but I likes Robin's too.
No, this was very
Just
telling to me.
saying.
Because, like, as that was happening, Mary's having a laugh riot on the couch, rewatching herself say that.
Yeah.
Christine's like uncomfortably laughing, but she gets it. Janelle's laughing, and then Cody, Robin's like, "What does that mean, Cody?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't even know." It's like you are so stupid. You should not be allowed to reproduce or have sex.
She knows.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know. The whole thing is.
I mean, they're really dumb if they didn't get that. But also, like, it's not that great of a joke either, Mary.
No. And now Robin goes like, Cody gets worked up. I didn't realize how bad it was. There's a discussion about Robin in a clip saying like, I didn't realize how bad it was. Like, I feel stupid. I just feel like I feel stupid. Oh, you do? And Cody gets worked up now, reflecting that I pushed down dark thoughts through the years. And when these women, when all those women piss you off, all those dark thoughts just come back. And then Robin, this is all like on the couch. Robin's like, where did it all go wrong? I just don't understand. And Cody's answer, Cody's answer was, it was the big house, Biggie Housey, as Corey. And
Oh
Charlie
yeah, that was a weird twist.
That's
too.
where it went wrong. Was that Chris? Like, he is just constantly reaching for things and seeing if they'll work. It was all Christine. Everything would have worked out fine if they've all moved into a $70 million mansion that they were going to build somehow.
Yeah, and then, but it's like Cody was saying that he didn't really want it either, but it was Christine's reaction of her not wanting it that, like, he didn't know. It's typical Cody. He didn't know where he was going with it.
There's another question I'd love to ask if Robin was hooked up to a lie detector test is, did you really want Biggie Housey? Because you never said anything. Except she probably would have been fine with it because he would have been at her house the whole time.
Yep. And then she would inherit it, and then Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Saul, and Ari could just live in the whole thing.
Yeah, it would be just a full flowers in the attic, but in a mansion.
It'd be like the Meet the Putmans or Putnams,
yes,
or whatever the hell that we watched.
God. And then they react. Christine says, like, yeah, I did complain and bitch about Robin. And then as Christine's doing this, she's tapping her wine glass with her nails. Because she's getting like triggered here too. One of the questions is, does polygamy work? Do you guys think polygamy works? Mary still thinks it can work.
Like, I mean, I'm sure it can, but is everyone going to be happy? No.
I think
that's impossible. I think no
the
way.
OG 3 wives are all agreed, but are still kind of dancing around actually saying the words. Everything was fine until Robin came. Like, Mary agreed. They all are saying that without actually.
They could have made it work.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have been truly happy. No pun intended. But they could have made it work.
Family traditions. I mean, what else? Robin said it's their path. Something about their path. Someone named Amanda says, what does it say that 0 of your kids want to live plural marriage? And Robin's like, well, it's just about their path. We don't care. Okay. There's no way Robin is not trying to force her kids into plural marriage.
Oh, I don't think she wants them actually in it.
Actually, I guess she doesn't want them. But like, what if Aurora like actually like found someone to marry? Like, it would be, oh God. What guy is going to date, or what person is going to date any of these kids and then meet Cody and Robin and be like, yeah, I want them as my in-laws?
Ew, someone just like Cody.
Well, Tony's just like Cody.
I was gonna say Tony. Yeah. Tony freaking loves it. Okay, and then one thing that my man, of course, a man has to explain things to a woman because, you know, we need men to explain things to us. But he brought up a really good point. So he's watched Sister Wives for a long time too. And I never noticed that Cody does this. And then I noticed it in all of the look back episodes because I watched those second. He does this thing, and it's very like, I'm sure it's some sort of like narcissistic trait that narcissists do, or people that think they're being very persuasive. So anytime he talks about someone, for example, Mary, he was saying, he's like, well, you know, Mary, sometimes, you know, she doesn't see things the way she wants to do it. Everything is the way that she, you know, everything has to be her way. She doesn't work well with people. She doesn't, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't make Mary bad. It just makes us incompatible. He will say all this shit, and then he says, like, that doesn't make Christine an evil person. It just makes her someone I don't like.
Right.
It's like, you are such a disgusting snake.
There's like a kind of there's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm that's all about like Larry pointing out when people say a whole bunch of shit and then say, having said that.
Exactly.
Same thing. I just said a bunch of shit, but now I'm just going to negate everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make her a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah.
It just makes her someone I don't want to be a friend with.
Which is different opinions, you know?
Just think about that, because he does it in almost every like rant that he goes on. It ends up like that.
There's a flashback to Cody eating meat with Christine at salsa. Remember just like that plate of meat, and then it's just him like squeezing a lime. I mean, this guy's never getting scurvy, I'll tell you that much.
I was going to say the citrus.
I mean,
he's just keeping Florida alive.
And Christine's just like, it was so funny when you were sick. Gwendolyn does this impression of you. We all laugh at it. And he's like, "Oh, is that funny? You think that's funny?" As he's spraying. And then on the couch, Robin's like, "No, Cody, you were really sick. You were so sick. Oh, like you were sick, Robin, when you went to the hospital, took up a hospital bed, and then didn't even get like put up, hooked up to a ventilator." She's like, oh. I'm so sick.
Yeah, she's doing a speakerphone or a video or whatever where she's speaking extra loud, projecting her voice.
The person in the next room is like intubated.
Yeah.
Like listening to this bitch, like pretending to wheeze. Yeah. Cough, 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 cough. All right. And then Robin. Oh, so now we go into Robin walks off. Oh, so now we just get into like, we're about to watch this is a to be continued, but it's we're about to watch the commitment ceremony. Remember when McKelty wore the top hat, obviously.
The Cody Brown family.
Yes. And Robin walks off. And I just noticed this they film it from like way back. So like it's Robin way out there, like walking off. And then you can see the director sitting kind of here. You can't see him, but you can see his computer. And she goes, I need to walk off. And he goes, yeah, okay, that's fine. And he goes, let's cut. And he's like checking his email. You can see what's on his computer. He's like, what? Oh yeah.
So like Sudoku.
She'll be back.
Oh,
yeah. Everyone take 15. She's just going to stand out there and pretend to cry. She'll be back at some point. So it was just, I'm not sure if it was email, but it looked like, it was definitely a template of something that wasn't production wise. It wasn't like GarageBand is up and he's checking audio or anything. It was like,
we're about to hear Aurora stories. Just
all right,
keep it rolling. We can just cut this whole thing out.
There's also these, and let's move on to the first look back. There's not much to say here, but like these are worth kind of addressing because the first one was look back how it started, and this is them watching old clips of like the very it's troubling to watch.
We looked awful. We looked awful.
Past tense. Like,
yeah, you don't look that much different, to be honest.
It starts, Cody sits on the couch and the director's like, all right, you ready? And he goes, whoa, it's just a game of gotcha. Yeah, exactly.
That's the point.
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
Gotcha. Because you said and did all these things. And
20 years, roll the tape.
Now it's just a whole plethora of him. Because Cody's new thing that he's decided that he's going to cling on to, because this seems to stick the best, is I was never in love with these women. That's his new story. And it's also the most hurtful. And none of the wives are buying it. All of the, even Gary's like, doesn't love me.
Any sense whatsoever. And it's the dumbest argument to make.
Yeah. Because you're just saying that you lied in your book for all of the seasons of Sister Wives, which somebody asked us in our AMA, do you guys ever want to go back and recap the very first episode? And we were both like, yeah, that would actually be really fascinating to do now that like everyone's out in the open.
I'm not in love. Yeah.
Nope. It was Robin. And then we get this clip of like, this fucking clip of Cody being like, she's a sister from the same mister. And he's a brother from another mother. Hilarious. Yes. None of your kids share the same genes, except they all do. And also with, everyone in your family.
But it's like via their aunt and uncle. Like they're more related to their aunts and uncles and cousins than they are to their parents somehow.
And they're all like also related to Robin's ex-husband somehow.
Yeah.
Love that. Robin goes, yeah, that's the family that I fell in love with way before Cody. And then she gives a beaker laugh where she's like, she doesn't know how to laugh. She forgot how to laugh because there's no joy.
Yeah, and also that is true. That's the family that you fell in love with, that you ruined. That's how they were before you came into the picture. And again, then it's just, which is proof that you ruined everything. You stupid bitch.
Christina, Janelle, and Mary, though, like watching the commitment ceremony, watching everything is very like they're all like looking back fondly, and then it's Robin just it's like, okay, they all have these happy memories and you're sad that you weren't there because you missed the boat. Sorry,
you came in too late.
Marry a 30-year-old man, but that 30-year-old man wouldn't have had a TV show, Jodie.
Well, she had many suitors.
Oh, She made her
many
choice.
people that she
This
was in a
Diesel
courtship with.
jeans model. Do you see her? Do
Yeah.
you see this girl? Cody goes, "Oh, we all looked awful back then." God. Now Cody's discussing all of his weddings and just downplaying how miserable he was. He's like, "Yeah, me and Christina, we jumped in our car and we just went through a nice little leisurely drive." Oh, yeah, that's not her account of it. It's that you wouldn't even make eye contact with her. You looked miserable, and then you drove silently staring forward while Phantom of the Opera played in the car. God. Can you imagine, like, it's like 2 a.m. and you're Cody and Christine's next to you. And she's like,
sing,
yeah.
sing.
Wishing you were somehow here again. Can we stop for nachos, Cody?
The sight of that chubby girl with chili cheese nachos everywhere. To say I was disgusted would be an understatement.
I had no idea I grossed Cody out until I just read that. Isn't that funny? Clip of Robin's.
She begged to be in this family.
We get to see Robin and meeting Cody with her stupid white shirt on 100 times here, and I really hate watching it. I think I'd rather watch a dog be shot in a movie than have to watch that clip again, or of Mary.
I would rather watch Robin kick that dog. Loft.
Sure. Yeah. Yeet.
Little Baxter. Yeet. Yeah. What was his name?
Drake
into the air. Then watch her walk down that hallway and her white eyelet.
But I did get another shot of her calendar on the wall, and as we said before, Cody.
Every weekend, Thursday through Sunday.
Wednesday. Right. January 15th, dentist appointment.
Yep.
Wednesday. All else.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else. No job. Interesting. So now we have this clip of Cody telling the kids about Robin. Like, everyone remember Robin? You like Robin? How about we put her in the family? And then it's upsetting to rewatch this now, knowing that the kids were forced to pretend. It's like heartbreaking.
Yep.
And that Madison's just sitting there picking her fingers the whole time. She's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I hated watching.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Are we in the look back part 2 yet? I found some of the juiciest lines in that episode.
Yeah, I'm just Robin has seen. Oh, at one point Robin goes, I've seen men in plural marriage gravitate toward one wife. It's like, stop talking about plural marriage like you were ever involved in
one family that you saw growing up. She's a reference for every situation.
I've seen this happen before. It's like she was like a social worker. You were 18 and you were doing hip hop in your kitchen, and Handsome Alice was the one probably filming that because you don't have actual friends. Yeah.
You don't have any actual friends.
Sucks.
Praying for the day Vagina Daddy was going to be in the splash zone.
Oh, yeah. She's like, this is for you, Vagina Daddy.
No. Becky is asking if Madison picked her nose during that scene.
Oh, I guess I wasn't watching that.
I need Madison being the nose picker.
I can see that.
I mean, we know Aurora just like fucking.
We obviously know that.
Snack time.
We do get another clip of our favorite scene in 6.5 months. Truly, I might as well just shoot her point blank dead.
Yep.
That's about how much I'll care about her. And then it shows, and then they talk about the juxtaposition between I'm still having trouble forgiving those kids for how they reacted about Solomon. Oh, you're an adult. Bye.
Yeah, get over it.
Yeah. And then we get the juxtaposition of how happy all the kids were when Areola was announced.
Because they knew they would hear about it for the next 15 years if they didn't.
They were warned, pre-warned. But in that clip, it shows Aurora is again the most excited. She's like, oh! And it's like, you already knew. She already told
Aurora always does this.
She does that in the court too when the judge is about to say oh, you're adopted. Aurora.
She's looking around like, who's looking at me? Oh my god.
Yeah. And then Hunter's next to her like, I'm not with them.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
now,
an
not
actual
then,
brown.
not now, not ever.
Yeah. we did in vitro fertilization. We talked about that for a bit.
We talk about the legal divorce that Mary offered it. That's where Mary came up with this idea. She offered to do the legal divorce, and Cody's just he just doesn't understand why Mary was weirdly attached to the legal marriage. Huh.
So do you just want to finish off like the look backs, because now we're kind of in the look backs, I think.
Oh yeah,
right. Okay.
Yes.
Legal marriage. And then Mary just comes out and says, I mean, that there's another great question for lie detector. Like, you guys did, this was all because, like, this was all planned pretty smartly, actually. It was
you planted the seed that Cody had to adopt the kids. And the only way to do that was to be legally married to Robin. You
blackmailed
Mary feel
their
like
father.
She's the only thing that's like holding them back from this. Yeah, at the same time, blackmailing their father.
And Mary is still, I mean, and I understand this. Mary has to have this narrative of well, no, it was never for Robin, it was never for Cody, it was always for the kids. And I think that just we have to give that to her. Like, she has to think that, because if she admits to herself it really wasn't for the kids, then I mean,
she'd be admitting that she was, in her mind, stupid. That she
it
was
stupid.
It was stupid.
But she would have to really reflect on the fact that that was the stupidest decision. Way worse than
it really was. That was the turning point in the family, that there was like no going back. It was going to break apart.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're back in the next look back. So Robin's now re-entered, and she enters and she's like, "I'm sorry," and the director's like, "Yeah, you're fine. Just go ahead and sit down."
I know. Yeah. I just like, you can't.
He's like, "Yeah, you're fine. It's fine. Just go to clip. You're fine. Clip 12. Please."
Swipe.
Yeah. And then the next clip is about the wives hanging out. It's a girl party.
Yeah, girl party.
Sure. Roll the clips. We have about 20 seconds of them on a Segway, and then footage not found after that.
Yeah, Janelle would never go to a girl party.
I wouldn't go to a girl party. That sounds like a nightmare. I wouldn't go to
an hour-long shower with girls.
An hour-long shower with boys.
Yep.
We gave you a golden shower. Look back in the legal divorce. Yeah, we already covered that. Now next, the director's like, "Okay, Christine, we're gonna do the Sedona trip. Is that okay?" Christine goes, "Ew, God, yeah." That's when I really knew our marriage was over. All right, let's go ahead and watch.
Yeah.
I loved that.
When Robin wasn't feeling very good in the morning. Because therapist Nancy is so aggressive.
She was really aggressive.
This
is them doing their like body sculpting exercise. I would love to know where in med school, like psychology class, is that in the lesson plan where we're gonna have everyone do a like sculpting lesson.
Yeah.
Where you stand kind of around each other.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. I mean, that trip was just uncomfortable from start to finish.
And Cody's like, "I don't want to be in the middle. I don't want to be like the spoke and the middle." And then it's like, then what? You need to stick to a story, because you either want to be the go-between or you don't.
Yeah. Well,
you want to be the leader, but you don't want to also be the...
He wanted all the wives to be friends, but then when they're friends, he doesn't want them to be friends.
Oh, remember when they made those snow angels together? He was angry. No, I don't like this. When those wives get along, it's just trouble.
Beat that! Mary, boom, slamming into the side of the house.
Cody. Okay, then there's this conversation. Then we have this whole conversation at Fat Olives, where they had 700 like half lemons on the table. And remember, like when it happened, everyone was like, "Why are those lemons there?" But now we know it's for Cody's. Water.
Now we know, and
you look at his water, and it's just cloudy. It just looks so murky, and it's like they have to throw out that glass after that.
Do you think his teeth are just like all the enamel on his teeth?
Oh, there's no enamel, babe.
Yeah,
no,
like I can feel the grit of like too much lemon. That
yeah.
Ugh.
This is another scene that I always have to like skip ahead at least 30 seconds where Robin makes it about herself. Can we just talk about the pink elephant in the room? That you all think it's because of me? And then Janelle stands up and then like kind of has to meander her way around the table
I
awkwardly to
know.
hug her.
Why did you do
I
that?
can't watch it. I can't watch it. It's so upsetting.
Because she's been told, like, you're mean. Don't be like Christine. Robin's so sad. She's selfless. She does everything. I did love that Janelle got really upset and she called Cody a bastard when he starts saying how, when she's looking back on him talking about how the family is the obstacle to his goals. And she's like, yeah, anyone who says family is my obstacle, I mean, what a selfish bastard you are. Oh, that was all I knew.
Janelle came ready.
That was therapy for watching this show for years, is just her saying that, what a selfish bastard you are. That's strong for Janelle.
Las Culturistas, Bowen and Matt, they have this. I was listening to their Grey's Anatomy episode the other day. They did like a top 10 episode of the top 10 characters. And I was like, yes. And they would say like, oh, Sarah Ramirez she came hungry and she ate mama. And they just kept saying that about all the different like characters. She came hungry and she ate. This was Janelle.
Love it.
This was Janelle. She came, her and Mary kind of came to play too. Then Cody says at one point, he's talking about his big picture. Janelle says he was tired of having to maintain happiness. Clip of Christine and Cody's season 17 episode 1 conversation. Okay. So Christine this is where they're at their like business table in Christine's room. And Cody's so triggered watching it. And Christine is so happy watching it. She's like so proud of herself. She's like, oh, that was the best day. That was just the best day. Mm-hmm. And then Cody goes, I'm glad she was brave enough to do it because I was not in love with her. We get it. We get it. Stop saying you weren't in love with her. It's upsetting. And then he goes, she called me a coward. I am the prisoner here. Don't you see that? She called me a coward. As somebody who was in a relationship with a full narcissist, being called a coward or like a pussy are the two.
You cannot do that.
You cannot say that.
No, you're damaging their ego.
No, you're stupid. Like I couldn't even say like, oh, you're stupid. He would get like enraged.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Actually calling you stupid.
It's almost every guy on 90 Day Fiance, by the way.
Good.
I guess every man on that show is just, ugh.
Now the director says to Robin, okay, clip 17. This one's going to be tough. And Robin goes, I'm sorry, I can't watch this. I don't want to have another panic attack, she says. Another would indicate you have had a panic attack ever in your life.
Yeah.
That was not a panic attack. And this is annoying to me as somebody who has had like about 5 panic attacks in their life. And you feel like you're dying.
Yeah, no, that's a tantrum. It's just whining and complaining and attention getting.
Having emotions about something shitty that you did that you don't want to own up to. That was not a panic attack. And sorry, I'm just going to say it. Aurora's never had a panic attack either.
Nope. When Cody carried her up the stairs.
That was so upsetting for the other kids to have to watch too.
Yeah, and weird. Like, why is Daddy Cody carrying?
Because Aurora's taller than Cody.
Bye. Yeah.
5'8" Cody. And then now we go into this is the knife in the kidney conversation, which I really wish that they'd shown more bottom of the screen footage of them reacting to it, but they didn't. Yeah.
Wasted.
Where he's the standing upright bulldog. Wait, he's a weird angle.
Yep.
Top heavy, but his legs are so teeny
bizarre.
Tiny. So bizarre. And Janelle goes, yeah, anytime Robin is slighted, I'm sure you've all seen this. She's talking to us as friends now. She's like the Kelly Cole, the Drew Barrymore show. She's like, I'm sure you've all seen this, right? It's whenever any Robin is slighted, he just gets very mad. And then Mary goes, I can finally talk about my emotions here. Well, a lot of good it does for Christine now.
Yeah, exactly. I actually was very surprised by what he said here. Well, then speak up, bitch. Yeah. Because you sat there and you said nothing, and that was cowardly.
Maybe poor little Elizabeth isn't poor little Elizabeth. I took you to your first Broadway show with your kids. Mary can, yeah, Cody says, now Cody talks about like this woman that he was courting for a very long time before he married Janelle, but Christine didn't like her, so we got rid of her. But then after I got married to Christine, she wanted back in. Okay.
Yeah.
Did she? They probably passed each other in
Let's see the
church.
receipts.
She was like, yeah. And then, but Christine put the kibosh on it.
She was probably like, I wish you the best. I'm happy for you. Just to try to like ease away. Just gonna back away.
By the way, my
carefully.
18th birthday is in 7 months if you want to attend.
Yeah.
Because I'm still not legal. And then it goes to Christine and she's like, yeah, no, I don't even want to address that. That's just a lie. I mean, he's lying. So next.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Which everyone agrees with. Everyone agrees with this. This is just Cody's new account.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think Robin feels threatened by that girl? She knows that girl's out there somewhere. The one that got away.
Ew. Well, she's a Diesel Jeans model, though.
Oh,
I mean,
that's true. At one point during this thing, Cody's like, I mean, he says to us, like, do you see, I mean, look how beautiful she is. It's like, I don't know if she was so much beautiful as she was just thin. That's what he was seeing, was that she was thin.
She did look happier, though.
Oh,
she was much happier than she
color
looks
in her skin. But Cody, honey, your future is handsome Alice. Sorry to tell you, it's going to be handsome Alice in a pullover blouse instead of a button up.
With a thin little headband and a short bob.
Like the little, like, thinny.
The tiniest.
Yeah.
She's still young.
Youthful. Yeah. And then Cody will not watch the next clip. I don't know what it was because he gets really mad. But he's like, you know what? No, fuck it. It was the Janelle fight. They're like, all right, are you ready to watch the fight? And he goes, oh, yes. Janelle? No, fuck this. He throws the iPad down.
He won't watch it.
Yeah.
Because she's not a loyal wife, and I am probably a shitty husband, and I don't care because I'm not going to watch it. No. Gross.
He's
Robin,
leaning forward, and he's like pointing at the director. Oh, I'm sure that they're all shaking in their boots. Yeah.
A baby. It was very in the same temper tantrum as the, what does he say? You always do it the best.
What?
No, because I'm not gonna listen to you.
I won't, because you're not listening. And she goes, no, you're not listening either. And he goes, and I won't. Bye-bye. Slam. And then I always focus on the fact that Janelle's lock is gold and her doorknob is silver.
Yep. Mixed metals.
It's okay. It's fine. Who knew? It's cheaper that way. All right, let's wrap up.
No, I'm not. No,
you know what? Tell everyone. Tell the world.
He's so disgusting. I mean, like, could you ever? Okay, name like the hottest person on earth to you right now. Like a super hot, sexy man.
I have no sexual energy at the moment, but
how about Jason Momoa?
No, he seems like he stinks. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Jesse Williams from Grey's Anatomy.
Which one's that?
He looks like, you know who he looks like? He looks like that hot convict. Remember there's that meme?
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's all. Say no more. Okay.
Right. Got it. Done.
Imagine him breaking into the temper tantrum of, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I think I would burst out laughing.
Yeah, I could not. That would kill any sort of attraction whatsoever.
The only reason I wouldn't laugh in that situation is because I don't trust men at all or their tempers, and I would just be nervous. And Cody works with GUNs, with pew-pews, so that would kind of make me nervous that he'd always be packing. But like, I just don't want him to punch any more holes in my wall. I've patched up 7 holes in this little student housing apartment already, Cody. Like, I would get nervous that he would get aggressive. Yeah. But other than that, I would burst out laughing.
Yeah. And then, he would put up like one of those like pull-up bars in the doorway and be like, but like it's really low. Like he barely has to get off his little like tippy toes to do it.
Right. And you walk in the room and he's like 99, 100. Oh, wow.
He's doing like one of those like curl, those curl
Michael Scott has.
Yep.
I feel weak. I was stronger this morning.
Oh, Cody's got a Bowflex for sure that he rocks out to Paca Bell.
I had a shake weight. Like Cody and Robin are ordering all that QVC.
Oh,
like
Robin gets all of that for sure.
Oh yeah, but never. It's still in the package.
Hi, I'm Pop. Thank you for the super sticker.
Oh, hi, I'm Pop. let's wrap it up with a talk back part 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was kind of grouping those together. Okay, let's see. What you got?
Oh, well, I'll just kind of blast through what I have here. Mary's wearing, well, Jody, you buried the whole lead here of like the most important part of this is that just Jen is in this part of the episode.
Oh,
Mary, what are you doing watching TV?
I'm sorry. I have to do a Jim Halpert from The Office because I'm Jen and I'm funny.
I
hated
hated
I'm
that.
the every woman.
I was like, really, like the Jen train was like going up. I was like liking her, and then she did that, and I was like, no. But then she kind of she saved herself because she hates Robin. Love how much.
Oh, I know. I do love that.
I mean,
see, that's why I think
openly.
One of our questions that we did during our AMA yesterday was, who would you like to have dinner with or something? If it wasn't an actual Brown family member, who would it be? And I think Jen, because I think she would spill some tea there.
Yeah. So now in this one, everyone's switched. Like Janelle's thing is flipped. Cody and Robin are now in different seats on the couch, and Robin now has a pillow. Of
course, I noticed that.
Most relatable thing she's ever done.
On the lap. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Mary has changed into a Vibin' and Thrivin' hoodie, which is a LuLaRoe find. Somebody found it on eBay. And there's like this weird clip also of like Mary making her bed at some point, and it looks like it's in like, I think she lives in like that. Does she?
In the little tiny house?
Because it looked like it was like the roof was right there. Or
it
maybe
could
not.
be, or she's just like in a room with a dormer.
But she
sleeps for the super sticker.
Yeah, thank you. She sleeps with 2 porcelain dolls right next to her, so that's
shocking.
Kind of tracks somehow. Okay, so we talk about the catfishing.
Yeah, just like how Mary wouldn't fess up to it being an affair, which you and I have always said it is. It was.
I agree with Cody there.
But Cody was checked out before that. That he will never admit, but
and all of the OGs say that.
Yep.
And then Cody keeps doing this thing that's irritating to me where he goes like, she thinks she was a victim of the catfishing. Okay, yes, she did have an affair, but you don't think she was a victim? I'm sure she would go to like Walgreens, and in Us Weekly, there'd be the banana picture would be the front page. Like,
yeah,
she was a victim of that. That sucks.
Yes. Yeah, no, she was having an online affair and she got catfished, and that sucks because it's really embarrassing and she shouldn't have been doing that.
Right.
But yeah, she was a victim to it.
Do you think that the catfishing would have even made as much news if the banana picture had never happened?
Yeah, because that came out later, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
That banana was like an obscure sort of reference. Okay. I think a lot of people still don't know about the banana.
That and like the voicemail messages, those were all on the blog. Yeah, there we go. Not Batman yet. Was a Samuel L. Cooper. Yeah. Every time I say his name, I think of DB Cooper. By the way.
Yeah, I think we did.
We talked about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, what do you think when you hear Mary's catfish name and you're like, that guy that jumped out of the plane?
Yeah, obviously.
Immediately, obviously. Mary said we thought it was good for created conflict, a little bit of a shakeup. So now we're just talking about like, was it Robin? Bringing in a new sister wife? Like, this is from a person named Cody Brown's ego. So already we know that this is trolling. Bringing in a new sister wife after the first 3 had been a family for almost 20 years was a bad idea. Thoughts? And everyone's just like, and Mary's like, yeah, I mean, it was really good for us at the time. Like, we really liked Robin at the time, but it was a little bit of a shakeup. And then Janelle was like, yeah, no, we liked her at the time, but no, it was terrible. And Christine's like, I hated Robin from the beginning.
She said, like, I didn't trust her. I didn't trust her. I didn't trust Mary. I couldn't be close with them because she said she wanted to be a sister wife, but she never lived that way. Yeah. Which is so true.
Now, and by the way, now in this episode, Cody is now wearing his Fart of the Ocean necklace.
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah. I did notice that.
Oh my God, you look so stupid in that thing. I don't care how expensive it is or how much you think you're flexing. You look stupid.
Again, like, I want to say I feel bad for Robin that like she can't tell him this stuff because it will bruise his ego, but I don't feel bad for her at all. But that would be just...
I'm trying to imagine walking around with Jesse Williams wearing
I was just going to say, if he's wearing...
He might be able to pull it off.
I don't know if guys can pull off any gemstone. Any gemstone in any setting in any jewelry. I think it's tough for them to pull off any jewelry. It has to be a very specific kind of jewelry for guys to
Sure,
pull it
yeah.
off.
And then, no, now we get into this very contentious moment where Jeff asks, Jeff says, Cody and Robin, I think it's awesome that you guys found each other and just want to be together. I think you should own it and just say that. And Cody's like, well, you know what, Jeff, you've been a victim of just 20 hours of our lives. And Robin,
This was
grabs
weird.
clawing at, this was uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Because that's such an invasion of privacy. I wouldn't let you touch my face. I wouldn't let like my mom cover my
Yeah, I
mouth.
didn't like how that she like got all like, no, Cody, no. He's not being mean. He's not being mean. It was out of all the questions asked and the answer, it was a weird thing that she got upset about. And his explanation was weird too. I want to know the whole backstory on that.
But also, isn't that what he's been saying the whole season? Is I loved Robin, I didn't love them, so
Yes.
now we're happy. And this person is acknowledging that, although I'm sure that they were still also trolling. Like this person was clearly being sarcastic, but this person is acknowledging, hey, that's great. You guys found each other. You know,
Yes.
own it. He's no, I won't own it because you said to own it, so now I don't want to own it. He's like pointing at Jeff. No,
Yeah.
he's being nice. She's clawing at him. It seems like this happens all the time. How often do you think she covers his mouth for him?
Oh God, a lot, and I would hate that. That is getting in
Oh,
someone's space. Get
no.
away.
Your
Move.
hands? Remember when was it on Kelly? Live with Regis and Kelly, but like Clay Aiken was
Oh, with yes. Oh, there was something, and she said something like, "Oh yeah, well, where is
she
your
goes,
mouth
I don't know where
been?" or
those hands have
something.
been. Because Clay
Yeah.
Aiken like covers her mouth, which again I don't think is okay to do. But then she
Yeah.
goes, I don't know where those hands have been. And then I think Rosie O'Donnell like called in and was like, Rosie O'Donnell outed him because of that. She's like, you were indicating that he was dirty
that's
because he's
right.
gay. And then Clay was like, I'm not out yet, but thanks.
And you said nothing, and that was cowardly. Look at this full circle. Ladies Who Lunch, another great Patreon episode we did where we
That's how it happened. It was
recapped
the
that
next
book.
day. The next day on that book is awesome. The next day on The
Yes.
View, Rosie talked about it, and then Kelly called in and was like, "Rosie, I do not appreciate you saying that." That was what happened. God, The View
Uh-oh.
was messy back then. I loved it. Discussion of the lots. I think this is the last major thing we really need to discuss. Is just because
Okay.
this is really what we've been waiting for. Is like,
Okay.
what do you
Y'all
guys
ready
think
for
about
this?
Y'all ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun.
The money? Everyone agrees that it should be equal, and even the OG3, maybe not Christine, but like Janelle and Mary are like, no, Robin should get equal.
Sure.
She's entitled to that because if they break up, you know that. But then Janelle's like, I love also Janelle is like, she'll pause and be like, this is what I think about this.
Uh-huh.
She goes, well, actually, technically, she's his wife, so she would get half of his assets. Like Janelle knows about all that.
Yeah.
But so the way the lots are divided, and then Cody's going like, well, but my lot's the only one that's going to be the communal lot for the family. Why does he think any of the kids want to come back? And if they do come back, I want to get near that pond. Get me in that
Not
pond.
a pond. It's not a pond.
Pond.
Never was.
Not now,
Never
not
will be.
not then, not now, not ever. Anything resembling a pond.
Yeah, and no
They-
one wants to go there to hang out with you or anyone
Right.
at all. No one wants to go there.
Mary says, oh, well, actually, the reason that they're all different sizes is we purchased the lots in different sizes, which, okay, but now you own it, so reassess it. And then Christine's like, hey, here's a concept. How about they
Yep.
get a surveyor out there? And discussion about sharing resources, Mary being a bitch. Basically, we all just agreed the lot should be equal.
They really need to just spring for a forensic accountant to go way back, figure out where all the money is, what's equal, what's, tied up in homes or property or trusts or whatever it is, because that's got to be just even having a surveyor out there to redraw the lines isn't going to do anything.
Now, another, I feel like let's just talk for a second about Jen and Mary. Is that Mary is doing that annoying, awkward laugh thing? Because like Cody will say something horrible to her, and then she's like, but Jen is like, no, Mary.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's you realize that Robin is selfish. She's being selfish there, right?
Yeah.
And then Mary
back. Why is she even talking this conversation? Thank you for telling her, no, I got it. Let me finish my sentence.
Yeah. Because now we're in
up with him.
Now we're in that last like thing where the bench conversation, the Coyote Pass breakup. And this whole time Christine is rolling her eyes and she's like just reacting exactly like we all did. When Robin starts crying, Jen audibly bursts out laughing, and she's like, and Mary's like, Jen, and Jen's like, I'm not laughing at her crying. I mean, but then she can't figure out where to go from there because obviously she's laughing at her crying.
Mm-hmm.
And Christine at some point has the cat on her, the cat that created the whole breakup with the door. And then at one point, Robin's like talking on a clip, like, oh, I just feel like it's selfish. I don't want to be selfish. And Christine's like, wow, Robin, thank you for acknowledging you're being selfish, kind of.
Yep.
Janelle says, I always knew he hated Mary, but he really was sending mixed signals. Mary says at some point, yeah, like I'm rewatching this when you guys are. So you all thought that I knew all of this, but I'm seeing this information when you are too. That sucks.
That does suck. It's embarrassing, especially if he's having conversations with her in private that are completely different with that. That's horrible.
We get a question of just a picture of Cody, and then the tweet says, anyone watching Ramen Hair with me tonight?
Oh, yeah.
TLC didn't have to put that in, but they're like, let's just slip that one.
Yeah.
Jen's over it. And then Cody does that whole, the act was easy. The act was easy.
And that's crazy.
That's where Jen does the Jim Halpert.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mary, but I have to do this.
You don't, though.
Jen did. Everyone loves Jen in this. Jen did good, but they're just annoying in their videos. That's it.
Well, she was still they were still bordering on annoying here, but like, sure. Thank God Jen was there to just act as the voice of a viewer.
Yeah, yeah.
Mary stands up for Cody at some point. She's like, social media always bashes him, and I'm sure I'm going to get bashed for this, but what I see is a person who's very hurt and in pain. Well, if he acted like he was actually in pain and not just angry and going to murder all women, line them up in a line and kill them like Robin said last time, maybe I'd feel sorry for him, but he's not acting sad. He just hates women.
Yeah.
And then there's a flashback to Cody in the ponds. This is the last clip. It's the flashback to all of them having such a riot when Cody jumps in the pond and he's like, yeah! All the wives are like cringing and laughing, and Mary and Jen are like, ugh. And Robin this whole time is,
I can't.
And Cody's like rubbing her leg like. But I think that Robin's doing this because a little earlier, we have to rewatch her make that hilarious joke about maybe me and Cody will break up, Mary. You never know. And Cody's still mad about it. Rewatching it, he gets mad and she goes,
sacred covenant.
Our sacred one.
Where he sounds exactly like Bill Paxton.
Uh-huh. Because you got to talk slower for the women, folk.
Oh, yeah. You got to explain it to us. Like, we're women.
But Robin was worried when that clip came up. She's like, I'm sorry, babe. That was a really crappy joke. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even like anything. No, you were stating a fact. If me and Cody might break up, like that, they're gonna fight. They fought all night after that. After they recorded.
I hope so.
Yeah. And the last thing is that Jen says this, and I thought it was a good point. She goes, "It's really sad to watch this because she's like, Janelle, Mary, Christine, and Robin all wanted this plural family life. And I do think Robin thinks she wanted it at some point. And she's like, but now no one got what they wanted. And the only person that seems happy about that is Cody."
Yep.
Yeah. And then we sign off and Robin goes, I don't ever want to do that again. Oh, you don't have to, because you could just, the alternative would be to, God, what would it be?
What is that thing called? It's like a short word. It's like
Something that would get you income for services you're providing. Can't put my thingy on it. Job. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I've heard of that.
I remember she said she had one of those.
Yeah, and my ex-husband had one at one point, and I think Janelle had one too.
Have jobs. Have jobs.
All right. We tried to keep that short and sweet, but I mean, there was a lot there's no way we could have recapped every second of that. It would have been a 5-hour long podcast, and we weren't even supposed to. Any final thoughts?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm looking forward to the wedding episodes, which I love you just taking the pantsies off. So next week, I believe, is going to be the wedding extravaganza part 1.
Part 1.
And let's just cross our fingers, knock on wood, that Discovery gets it up there on time, because my God.
If not, everyone's been so great with giving us different logins.
Thank you guys.
I really appreciate it. And everyone's
it really is out of control. Discovery is just taking advantage of everyone. It's insane.
They could be making they're like Janelle with that mug. Monetize this. You have a cash cow in front of you.
Right?
Jeez.
And smash that guys. We got, several hundred
we
people
might get
Smash
taken down. The live chat might be taken down because I put that Leslie Odom clip on, but I'm going to play it again at the end here to play us out. And again, check out our Patreon next week. We're doing more Sister Wives, a boy or a girl, the Alaska Caleb Brecht trip, and Total Request Pod. We're doing Hoarders. Carol. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. A Christmas Carol.
All right.
We did it.
We love you guys. Okay, so you're gonna play the little nifty video here.
Yeah, and then you blast right into the outro. All right.
Okay,
so
got it.
We'll wrap it up here. And listen, you're all adults.
Bye.
Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment, and click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast, that's patreon.com/trpod, and We Love to Hate TV, patreon.com/love to hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.